Hey, what's up guys? It's Online Money 24/7 and today we're going to be talking about how to get 100% free traffic to your Shopify store. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing that we need to understand first is the fundamentals to free traffic. How do you get free traffic? What do you do, okay? So the thing for traffic for free, the way to obtain that, really the only way is to provide upfront value to people in your niche. So this can mean a variety of different things. A lot of it is around posting content of some sort, okay? So we're going to go over the different types of ways that you can post content in the next slide, going over the different social platforms you can utilize, but there's a multitude of different sources that we can do this with. We're providing that upfront value effectively. That is how we are getting people to click and get to our website at the end of the day, our Shopify store, to make those sales, right? So it's a more long-term approach to get that free traffic to our Shopify store, but it's a really great sustainable business model that will build your store for the long run instead of just relying on some sort of flash in the pan thing and having to, necessarily have to pay for traffic. You can do this 100% for free, starting with no money at all. This is probably the best way to really start your Shopify store if you don't have any money to get started with it, other than paying, for the store, or maybe even start this brand up before you even open your store. Okay, so lots of different things to consider here, but the way that we can do this, the fundamentals here, is the platforms that we can utilize, that we can leverage to be able to get and obtain that free traffic. Okay, so the ways that we could do this is through, and these are just a few different examples. It's a lot of different ways you could do it, but I'm going to be showing off these mostly, is YouTube, Facebook groups, and Instagram. So YouTube, posting videos, okay? Different content helping people out, which I have an example later in the video that we're going to go over the specifics of somebody who has utilized these tactics to sell a lot of product on their e-commerce store. So YouTube, you could utilize Facebook groups and Instagram. So I say Facebook groups instead of just Facebook pages because the thing with Facebook groups is they're a lot more tight-knit. It's a smaller community, and that's what you're really looking for, is building a following around that community. So you could build a nice little Facebook group niche community where you talk about a certain type of topic, certain niche that you know a lot of things about. Like I say, pick niches that you're passionate about. Same thing with YouTube. You make videos, talk about, whatever it is, whether you like to talk about a specific type of dog breed, you could do that on your YouTube channel. You could do that on a Facebook group. You could do it on Instagram. Probably the easiest place to really get started with is Instagram, and then Facebook groups, and then YouTube. I'd say YouTube's probably the more difficult one out of these three, but all of them are viable ways that you can get free traffic. And aside from just that, as you post more and more content, maybe you even have a blog on your website as well, that can get you SEO traffic through Google search. When people search for different topics on their computer, your website can pop up with your blog posts or stuff like that you make, and you can get free traffic that way as well. But I would recommend building a social following around the niche in Instagram, Facebook groups, or YouTube. And you could do it even on Pinterest as well. You could do it on Twitter. You could do it on a lot of different places. It's just that Instagram, Facebook groups, and YouTube are probably the best places to do them at. That's where I would definitely recommend. So you're basically just posting valuable content and then promoting your product with a link. So say you make videos about taking care of your dog, you could sell dog products, okay? You could sell different stuff like that on your store and be like, hey, if you want to get this exact same thing that I'm using in this video, you can check out the link in the bio. So that kind of stuff is what you would do for these different social platforms, right? And, you're building a following within the niche. So that's why I say to pick a niche that you know things about, so you actually have something to talk about and share with people and provide value. That's how you get that free traffic. There isn't really any other way to do it other than just providing upfront value for free to people, and then they may buy into your products and content over time as you get more and more followers and stuff like that. So an example, we're going to run through somebody who has utilized this exact same method for free traffic and has built a 6-figure e-commerce brand, okay? So the YouTube channel we're talking about is 360 Wave Process. I found out about him through his business channel, actually, because he also has a business channel where he talks a little bit about his e-commerce business and stuff like that. So that's how I found out about it. He does over 10K a month from this, and this is all from his YouTube and his Instagram, okay? So this is his YouTube channel screenshot that I took here. So effectively, he sells hairbrushes for creating that wave in hair. And so, like, for him, he makes tutorials like how to get the 360 wave for beginners, 2018 method, right? He has a ton of videos, like 5 years worth of content that he's created for people, and is then sharing that and saying, hey, you know, if you want to get the brush that I'm using in this video, you could check it out in the description and buy my brush. And it's really great because you have that personal brand element to it, and you're selling products to people that are searching for it, and they're going to find your video and like, oh, wow, I really like this dude. I'm actually going to buy the brush. This is his Instagram page as well, 360 wave process. As you can see, almost 50,000 followers on Instagram. And, you know, he just makes little short clips of how to brush your hair with the brush he sells and how to create the wave. So it's a pretty straightforward thing, and it's super niche. I mean, this is something I had no idea about until I saw his video, and I was like, wow, you know, this e-commerce business generates over $10,000 a month. Like, that's crazy, but it's just, you got to get really, really niche specific with the type of store that you're doing to make sure you hit that audience, okay? You can hit a super niche audience and really dominate it if you're one of the better people there and you're creating content, doing all this kind of stuff. That's how you can create free traffic, and that's all he's done. He doesn't pay for any traffic, at least that I know of, for this business. You know, it's all just built off of YouTube and Instagram and just providing people free content on how to take care of their hair and stuff like that. And this is a very sustainable long-term business model that you could utilize for your Shopify store or e-commerce store that you're creating, and something that can last for a long time because you're building a brand, okay? That's really what is the essence of this video here, is building a brand, providing content, and having people follow you, and then they're into, you know, the products that you're promoting, like your hairbrush or your dog leash or whatever you're trying to sell. People are going to be more into it because they trust the content that you put out. They have already gotten value from you, so they feel almost guilted into buying something because they feel like they've gotten so much from you. They're like, well, this dude's helped me out so much, I'm just going to buy his brush. You know what I mean? That's what this guy has really mastered here, is the essence of free traffic using YouTube and Instagram. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You do Facebook groups, lots of different methods here. But if you guys do want to learn more about Shopify, I do actually have a Shopify mastery course linked down in the description box below. If you want to go ahead and check that out, highly recommend you do, as well as a Shopify 14-day free trial. If you want to start your store, go ahead and check both of those out in the link below, okay? And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, what the heck are you doing? Subscribe to the dang channel, hit the notification bell as well so you get notified for future videos, uploads, and all that good stuff. Leave a like, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, so I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.